Well, howdy, patriots, and welcome to Caption America. Greetings from the great state of Florida, where the sun shines, the palms sway, and the alligators are apparently our new border patrol. I'm your host, Caption America, here to break down the week's news with a star-spangled smirk and a conservative lens that'd make Uncle Sam proud. This week, we're diving into Florida's latest headline grabber, Alligator Alcatraz. That's right, folks, the Sunshine State's turning an old Everglades airstrip into a detention center surrounded by gator-infested swamps. Talk about a natural security system. Who needs a wall when you've got toothy reptiles patrolling the perimeter? This ain't your average jail. It's a swampy fortress where escapees might end up as lunch. Florida's Attorney General James Uthmeier cooked up this genius idea, and Governor DeSantis gave it the big thumbs up, with the feds nodding along like, yup, that's Florida for ya. So, buckle up as we explore how alligators, snakes, and some good old American grit are making waves. Got a different take? Let's have that conversation. Let's talk about the real MVPs of Alligator Alcatraz, Florida's finest, the alligators. These scaly sentinels are the ultimate keep-out sign. Picture this, a 39-square-mile chunk of Everglades swamp, home to over 200,000 gators, surrounding a detention facility. Florida AG James Uthmeier calls it a low-cost security solution, and he's not wrong. Why spend millions on barbed wire when Mother Nature's got jaws that snap harder than a liberal on X after a Trump tweet? If a detainee thinks about making a break for it, they'll be swimming with gators who don't negotiate. Oh, you want freedom? Talk to my 80 teeth first. Uthmeier's plan is to house up to 5,000 folks at this old airfield. With tents and trailers, no brick and mortar needed. The feds, led by DHS Secretary Kristi Noem, are all in, saying it's a cost-effective way to support Trump's deportation goals. Florida's using the Everglades like a moat, and those gators are ready to clock in. Now, let's slither over to another Florida classic, invasive snakes. Back in the day, some folks thought, hey, a Burmese python would make a great pet. Spoiler alert, it didn't. These displaced pet snakes got loose, and now South Florida's Everglades are crawling with these scaly squatters. These pythons have an appetite bigger than a bureaucrat at a free buffet, munching everything from rabbits to deer. Talk about an all-you-can-eat swamp special. They're so invasive, they're practically running for office down here. At Alligator Alcatraz, these slithery escapees are like the Gators' backup crew. Florida AG Uthmeier quipped, if you escape, there's not much waiting for you other than alligators and pythons. No kidding. It's like Mother Nature's version of a bad cop, worse cop routine. Florida's not just fighting illegal immigration, it's battling an ecosystem of hungry reptiles. Think these snakes are stealing the gators' thunder? Florida's not just leaning on gators and snakes, it's leading the charge in law enforcement teamwork. The Sunshine State's cooperation with ICE is a model of efficiency that'd make a drill sergeant weep with pride. Local sheriffs, state police, and federal agents are joining forces under the 287G program, letting local cops help with arrests, detainment, and deportation of illegal aliens. In 1 week this spring, Florida nabbed over 1,100 folks in a single sweep. Governor DeSantis, with his emergency powers, seized the Everglades airstrip to make Alligator Alcatraz a reality, backed by $450 million a year from FEMA funds. Credit where it's due, AG Uthmeier pitched this swampy masterpiece, and DeSantis got the feds on board faster than you can say, gator bait. With 59,000 detainees nationwide, Florida's stepping up to ease the overcrowding. This is red state ingenuity at its finest, folks. Got a bone to pick with this approach? All right, patriots, we've had a blast with Alligator Alcatraz, gators, snakes, and Florida's law enforcement dream team making it happen. AG Uthmeier's vision, DeSantis's grit, and federal approval have turned a swampy airstrip into a deportation powerhouse. But here's the deal, I know some of you blue state folks are clutching your pearls, crying, inhumane, or, save the Everglades. So here's your shot. Tell me why this is a bad idea. Is it the gators? The snakes? The fact that Florida's out here winning the border security game? Drop your best argument in the comments, Give me your liberal take on why Alligator Alcatraz is the wrong move. I'm all ears, and so are my gator pals. Let's keep it civil, keep it snappy, and as always, let's have that conversation. See you next week, Patriots.
He flies through the sky, shield held high, defender of the people, lightning in his eye, with strength in his heart and courage ablaze. He fights for the free, lights up the dark day.